Oh, oops. That's... Hi, B. Okay. Hey, B. I outed myself so quickly. I don't... Oh, I can just do it here. Let's do this survey together, chat. When playing Sims 4, how happy are you with the current new gameplay flow? I mean, that's not a new gameplay flow. That's how it always is. This is always the gameplay flow. What are you talking about? I'm satisfied with it. Why? Why am I satisfied with it? Yeah, but that's also how you... Yeah, when you start any game, that's how you do it. I mean, how else would you do it? That seems like the logical order. Submit. Can you make the game less laggy? Boom! Dag dag! Okay. Lovely. Thanks. God, we got to do that together. Okay. Like, because a lot of people complain about having to make a household to start a new save. I mean, dress in dark goth styles. What? We think you'll like this. Didn't you watch my streams where I called all of these clothes ugly? That one's cute. I like that shirt. Or I like that dress. That dress is nice. I like the platform boots. Yeah, that's it. No, I'm good. Thanks for highlighting it. Up in the corner, though. Can't imagine what it's like for people who have to deal with that all the time. Okay, so... I went in, I added some of the stuff that they found. And several offended people were offended by you calling it ugly. Maybe they were all... Maybe the game was also offended when I called it ugly. Oh, I don't know what I was gonna say anymore. Anyway, here, we can go ahead and go in. Today, I've got... Okay, I know how the next, like, couple streams are gonna go. We're not gonna go to Selva Dorada today, but we are going to go to it the next stream. This stream, we're gonna focus on memorial photos, which hopefully won't take the entire stream. But we all know how that happens, how that just is how it be sometimes, you know? I did add a couple more things to their little house. It's meant to look kind of eclectic. Like they see something they like and they just buy it, you know? I've also got a couple more Selva Dorada things in here. We've got this thing here. We've got this thing to showcase our knives. Wait, Adriel, where's the other knife that was supposed to be in there? Do you have it in here? What happened to my knife? I had another knife in there. Did they delete my knife? Yeah, and then we got a couple more stuff over here. I also went in and... Oh, I gave them nice coffee makers, so Ren doesn't have to choke down black anymore. And I went to the museum in Selva Dorada and actually added some stuff. So now we can kind of judge based on that. Oh, I also gave them some outdoor furniture and a weather machine because it thunderstorms so much. Might be in household inventory? Maybe? No. It's gone. Rip. Yeah, so now we got a little outdoor. We got a grill. Got a weather machine. Got a little bench. All that good stuff. Okay. Well, let's get you... Why don't you try cooking some Silva food? Like this one. Since you just learned that. If you want some coffee, go make some fancy coffee. Make a cafe latte. Yeah, rip knife. And that was the real knife. I mean, it was poor quality, but this is a fake. That coffee did not look very good just then. Someone stole the real one? But we just got back! Oh. I'm just gonna do y'all a solid and fix that one. Whoa. Okay, well, don't save. Kind of forgot about that. That's my bad. Let's go. I guess this is gonna be. It's also gonna be Edith and Milos's last date. It's okay. We just started. We just started. Hopefully she just doesn't die as soon as I load into that household. Alright, where should these two go for their final date? Oh, right. They live in the Legacy house. I guess you haven't seen their rooms, though. We can go look at that. We can look at those real quick, then. Also, sorry, no face cam. I just took a shower, so I look like a gremlin. Give it a minute. Like, it takes like a full minute on the loading screen to get into Legacy House. Okay. Yeah, they are. It is time. Okay, so for Milos, I decided to get. So this kitchen area has like three areas. It's got the main kitchen. It's got which is Imogen's room. She's Gen 4. Then it's got the dining room, which is Winona's room. She owned a restaurant. And I decided to give the bar to Milos. It's very high school Milos core, but I loved high school Milos, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, it was pretty easy to make, because it's a rather small section. But I think it's really fun. I like the blue and the neon lights. I think that it's very Milos, you know? But yeah, you might be thinking, why does Milos get the bar and not Edith, who was literally a bartender, sommelier for a long time? Because Edith got something else. But yeah, also Milos, if you remember, he liked doing bar tricks and stuff. I think High School Milos is possibly his most iconic era. I mean, I think one of the reasons that Milos and Edith are so iconic in general is that they never, aesthetically, they left their high school era. But personality-wise, they never left their high school era. The two of them are, for all intents and purposes, the same people that they were in high school. I mean, just for instance, take this picture of Milos. Hey, Grace! Yeah, Edith and Milos, or Edith died. We, like, started playing with Adriel and Rin, and then Edith died. They definitely didn't eternally cringe. But yeah, then Edith died, so now we're playing with them, so that we can hopefully get them a nice date before they die. But yeah, so this is Milos's little area, and Edith gets the wine cellar. So I tried to kind of take after a James Turner wine cellar he did in his, like, Rags to Ranches series. But his looks better. I still think it looks good, though. We've got a nectar making station, because thank God we got that before her generation ended. Over here is, like, the freezer. Like, this is the refrigerated section, I imagine. So it's got all of these big casks of 2D wine painted on pixel wine. And then over here, we have got the tasting table. We've got some nice art, because she was an art lover. Well, she is. She's not dead yet. She's about to be, but she's not dead yet. And yeah, so this is Edith's room. I really liked both of their rooms. I normally have a bit of trouble. Imagine you just finished her gin just for Horse Ranch. I would have been so mad. Truly. Furious. But yeah, both of their rooms came together pretty easily, which I'm a fan of. But yeah, so I wanted to make it so, like, we've got the wine area, but I also liked the idea of, like, a tasting table. Because she was a sommelier. That was, like, her primary job. So she would have a table like this. And yeah, I tried to make it as, I tried to add, like, Greek influences, Tartossan influences, with, like, the picture and the statuary and the columns, over here. These are the closest I didn't see any Corinthian columns or anything, so we're going Ionic, I guess. But yeah, so those are their rooms. So I guess let's try and really quickly give them a good final date. I like the purple quilted stools too. I liked, they both have those quilted, no, he doesn't have it. But I tried to go, like, kind of purple, like, blue quilted for Milos and purple quilted for Edith, because purple was always her favorite color, purple and black. And yeah, I liked it a lot. Okay, so thinking about it, I was going to take them to Tartosa for their final date, but thinking about it, like what we just said, they're eternally high school. So maybe we can go to Copperdale instead, and maybe they can go tour their old high school. That would be sweet, but also potentially be quick in case they die. Maybe I'll bring Bruce along. Bruce is like, I'll come just in case. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? It's either that, or we'll probably go to the park in Tartosa where Gus and Jolene got married. I don't think there's going to be a date, honestly. Like, you started the game up and she died within an hour. Yeah, we might not get a full date, but at least they can spend a bit of time together, you know? That's the main thing that I want. The pier could work too, maybe? Do you remember the night before they became The night before they became adults, it was prom, and the two of them got in an argument on the pier. So maybe they could go back to the pier now that they're old and in love and each other's soulmate and such. I like that. Grace has the brain cell right now. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Bruce is gonna come. Bruce is gonna come just in case. It won't be a full date, but it will be nice. It's kind of funny, honestly. Why do you have romance with Knox? Okay, where's there's Bruce. Okay. Come on, guys. We don't have much time. We don't have much time. Everyone's coming with. Please don't be. What what if they get on the cuddle carts and they're like, right, so this is where our son publicly had sex with a member of his boy band. Love that for him and for us. Oh wait, no, that was a different cuddle carts. That was different cuddle carts. That was the pier in San Sequoia. My bad. Okay. We are going through this as fast as we can. All right. What would you like to? It would. Yeah, you can just wear your normal outfits. Change outfit. No, your outfit's fine actually. Yeah, Milos seemed like a flower shirt kind of guy in his old age. Trying to use my turn with the brain cell to figure out why Pascal Curious from Sims 2 is having a baby with the social bunny rather than the alien like it should have been. Grace, I'm a Sims fan. I think we can all agree that I am a Sims fan. I have almost no idea what you just said. Alright, I'm gonna send them on Rip Sully not knowing The Sims 2. I know some of The Sims 2. I don't know who Pascal Curious is, and I don't know why he would... And I know what the social bunny is, but I don't know why Grace is expecting Pascal Curious to have a baby with an alien. No, we won't woohoo. We won't woohoo. We're too old for that. It's a townie that is scripted to have an alien baby. Oh, okay. Alright. Bruce, you can fly here as a bat. Get yourself some nice food. But yeah, like some of the last pictures in Oliver Chase's generation was Edith here on the pier. Wow. I bet it's really annoying to live in this house and listen to this all day. I wanted them to get ice cream! Can I get Edith Milos to plead for her? So that they have time to get ice cream at least? Okay, alright, Grim. Don't plead during the reaping. Okay, well then hurry up. Plead for Edith. Stop it. Stop it. You're fine. Just be like, yo, Grim, I'm cool with us both dying, but can we, like, get a cookies and cream first? Like, please, just a cookies and cream. That's all that's all I'm asking. No! Edith Thebe is truly gone. No! She's not Edith Thebe! Shit! Shit, shit, shit! Ah! It changed her name! Okay, well, sorry, Grim, but... You... Okay, how can I need to change, I need to change this. Like, even if we don't get the cookies and cream, I need to change her name. Hi, Percebeth. Edith's dead. Edith died. We're trying to figure out how to not have her die immediately. Yeah, she died. You can't? Okay, but I need to change her name. I'm sorry, Grim. But are you gonna make me make me leave the game? You'll have to change. Can you change it when she's a ghost? Will it change on her tombstone too? I don't mind changing it when she's a ghost, because then it definitely won't change back. But it has to be Edith Bragg on the tombstone. Maybe IDK. Okay, guess we're doing it again. Round 3. Third time's the charm, yeah. And maybe this time Grim will let them have their last cookies and cream. Oh shoot, sorry. We have to wait the full minute to load into here again. Yeah, I totally forgot to be keeping track of this. That's my bad. Well, maybe something else we can do today is we can go visit the Bragg mausoleum with Ren and Xerxes. Pay our respects. Okay. We're leaving. Can have Milos do it. Travel. Edith. Kyle Kyleson. No, not Kyle Kyleson. Bruce. Come on. We are on very little time, guys. Very little time right now. This one. I never think Copperdale is Copperdale, because they have it as, like, sunset in the picture. And the picture looks nice, but it doesn't look like the map. Like, the map itself is very, very green. Very kind of mountain lake. I say that as someone who lives on a mountain lake. It looks like that. Boom. Okay. Okay, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? I already got the screenshot of them riding the Ferris wheel, so we'll just go straight to ice cream today. I also need to change your name, because it's Edith Thebe for some reason. I know that there's just I'd rather not go into chaos if I don't have to. I can't cheat. No, it's not that one. So it's sim, increase funds, increase points. Cast. Oh, I can set her favorite drink. That's fun. Maybe I'll start doing that. She would have been great to do that with. I just didn't. Okay, fine. I'll do it in cast real quick.
Fribs Kubero.
Edith is not a Thebe. She is a Bragg. This is her elder look, by the way. She's very cute. I feel like I saw someone named Bragg. Like I was reading about someone named Bragg or something. And of course that just made me think of my Braggs. Okay. Alright, come on. We're getting ice cream. Oh, look, it's sunny this go-round. The sun came out. That's nice. Alright. You two are gonna teleport. Do you need to get out of the sun? Yeah. You too. Okay, there's a... Yeah, come stand over here. Come vampirically run here. Alright. Don't... Oh, sure, you know what? Sure, we'll review it before we go down. You can get a mint chocolate chip. Edith... They don't have cookies and cream. But they have cookie dough. So Edith can get cookie dough. This is so cute. I love these two. I loved playing as these two so much. They're just very fun. Med check. They've always been very fun. And again, I think a large part of that is that fundamentally they're basically the same as they were in high school. I mean, look at where they decided to go for their final day. Get over here, dude. Sit next to your wife. The ice cream attendant is cute. I agree. Wait, Grim. Give us enough time to go into the photo booth, okay? Take photo with... We're pausing. We have so little time right now. Take photo with... Take mischievous. These two have always been kind of mischievous. No! I wanted their photo! Grim, let us take a photo! Dude. Oh, he also didn't... Milos didn't like the ice cream. This is actually really sad. Milos doesn't realize it's happened yet. Milos is like, yeah, one last photo. One last photo in the photo booth. Hey, why is Grim here?
Oh,
I don't know, dude. Maybe it's because your wife is dead behind you. Plead. Like, dude, please. Let us just take a little photo. A little photo. Dang it! Grim, why are you being such a dick this today? Alright, well, whatever. They got to go on the Ferris wheel. They got to eat their ice cream. He didn't like mint chocolate chip, disowned. Maybe it was really bad mint chocolate chip. I mean, I also don't like mint chocolate chip. He's like, hey, your mint chocolate chip sucks, actually. Alright, well, if we can't do it with Edith, then we're gonna do it with Bruce. Hurry up, Milos. You do not have much time either. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Alright. That's a big old rip to Edith. Gonna put her in the inventory. Don't worry, Grim, we'll see you again in a minute. The story of the Thebe Vineyard. Right, you wrote a book. Oh, because you needed up your writing skill. What? Wait, what's happening? Dang it! No, he didn't even get his photo. He didn't even get his photo with Bruce. And you know Bruce is upset about that too. Okay, well, it's okay. It's alright.
So.
They followed each other out. Which is very cute. Wow, the two education admins in this save are really sad about Milos dying. As if Milos even once cared about education. Alright, Vampirically run here. Bruce, like, went over to the photo booth to be like, yeah, let's get a photo! But, unfortunately... Yeah, Bruce is like, gosh darn it. I just wanted a fun photo. You dick! I thought we were friends! Do you think... Okay, Bruce and Grim. What dynamic is here? What's the dynamic here? Are they friends? Are they enemies? Are they exes? The last time we played this game, they were exes. Okay, we got Edith, Bragg, and Milos Thebe. Oh, right, and you have a couple extras. We have a Mateo and a Felicity and... Oh, 2 Mateos! We have 2 extra Mateos in here. How nice. Well... I guess it's time to make an altar. I love the idea of them being exes. Grim is always the ex of whoever we happen to be playing. First Ilana, now this. Although, him and Ilana were like exes on good terms, I feel like him and Bruce are exes on bad terms. Enemies to lovers to enemies. Hey, maybe that's why this is such a meaningful reaping for Grim, because that's basically the same dynamic that Milos and Edith had. Oh, I shouldn't have sent him back to the mansion, because that's going to take forever, and I'm just going to send him right back to the graveyard. Okay, that didn't take very long. Okay, I need to pull... Look, they're only exes with Grim when they're immortal. Yeah, we don't have very many immortals in these series, though. So, I think it's a 2 for 2 right now. Okay, I apologize in advance for this. got a certificate. Oh, we've got Oliver Chase and Edith and Milos. Ooh, we've got to pull this out. This was, remember this, guys? This was Misty's wedding bouquet. Move objects on. I need to clear out this because this is it's this inventory that usually is what causes issues in terms of like lagging. Oh, it's the household inventory that does that. Okay, where's the wine? I had like a bottle of wine that Edith specifically saved for their altar. But no, we've got fizzy juice, which I think was Edith's, but okay. Who are these? Cody and no one. I don't remember Cody, I'm gonna be honest. I think Cody was maybe Dakota, like Siobhan's dog? But I don't know for sure. Okay, well, I might have to pull out a new... I'm gonna pull these messages and bottles out. Oh, hi, Bunny. No, okay, so we don't have it. That's sad. I can try and debug one. Alright, let's go! Visit isolated venue with nobody. Because you're alone again, Bruce. Bruce is like, great. Alone again with my thoughts for another 30 to 40 years. Man, I love being indentured to the Braggs. Not indentured. Bruce isn't forced to do this. He offered to do this because of something Quentin's ancestor did. So it's more like I love being indebted to the Braggs. And Fruitcake. He's got Fruitcake and he's about to get another friend. Alright. Here we are. So I guess this is theirs. Hi, Leah! Edith and Milos just died, so we're doing that right now. Headline, effects, on. And then after this, we're going to do memorial photos with Ren and Adriel. Alright, so you would go over here. Milos, you would go over there. Yeah, Edith Bragg, Milos Thebe. We can pull these out. They died 3 times, actually. Yeah, the first time they died, then we were not there. We were with Ren and Adriel, so then I'm like, okay, we'll restart and be in their house, in their area. And then the second time they died, we were with them, but the MCC changed Edith's name to Edith Thebe, and I wasn't sure if I would be able to change the name for the gravestone, so we had to restart it again. It took them only like 2 hours in game to die, so it didn't take forever. But anyway, we finally got it. So Edith is now Edith Bragg. Also, we decided Grimm was being a huge dick the entire time. He would not let Edith stay alive long enough to eat some ice cream and get a photo in the photo booth. So we decided that he was mad because Bruce was there, and Grimm and Bruce are exes. Alright, but let's go. Okay, I've got a couple ideas. Actually, that's hilarious. Yeah. And if you recall, Leah, because you were there. You were there during that stream. We are now 2 for 2 on Immortal Sims in my streams having previously dated Grimm, because Ilana did the same thing. Okay, I want to pull out... So we need a candle. First and foremost, we need a candle. I'm gonna put... Oop. Oop. I'm gonna put these over here with Edith, because she was the one who collected them. I want the little menu. That lives in the depths of my mind. Maybe I wouldn't mind picking up that save again. I mean, I kind of like where we ended it off. I think we ended it off in a nice place. But I wouldn't mind maybe picking it. It wasn't a legacy, but we did tell a complete story with the redemption of Chad Bennington. How I Miss the Goddess and Chad. But I wouldn't mind picking it up again, maybe. Alright, it's in Die Now. Let me just pull up Die Now. This one. Alright, I want to do this. For Mr. Food Critic. We'll go black. We should do the only reformed Chad. I like to think also, though, the canon Chad. I mean, Grimm has literally existed since the beginning of Simkind, if not longer. So it makes sense he's dated at least a few people. Oh, it makes sense he's dated at least a few people. But all of my Sims? Alright, all of my immortal Sims, I should say. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Okay, we need a candle. Candle for them. What is a good... This one's called the Fire Hazard, which I feel like is fitting for Edith and Milos. Ooh, this one's nice. It's like a lamp. It's not a candle, but it is a flame. Your immortal Sims. Molly, one of Grace's Sims. Has he dated one of Grace's Sims? Okay, ooh, what about this? Yes! That is definitely floating. Alright. This is the height of it. Oh, this is it kind of goes off the table, but I don't really mind because I feel like this is like a perfect candle for these two. Yes, we love floating objects. Groom doesn't want to face inevitable death, unfortunately. He keeps getting inevitable breakups. Could you rotate it to be a bit more on the table? Maybe? That's what I was wondering. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's on the table. Okay. So there we go. We have got their candles. So now we need a couple other things to fill this up. So first of all, let's go bb.show hidden objects. Let's look at wedding stories first. I might need to go into debug. Let's go Horse Ranch and see if we can find any bottles of wine. Okay. TV.show show live edit objects, I guess. Let's see if that helps. No, it doesn't. Well, maybe if I go into debug, actually. That actually probably would do it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's anything here. We've got a glass of wine, grape nectar. Can I get a bottle? We've got a lot of glasses. Okay, here we go. This one looks very emo, which is fitting for Edith. So we'll grab just a couple of them. Lots of wine. We need lots. We can get lots of wine here. Some regular grape wine. Ooh, this is this like a beet? I don't know, but we'll put that on there too. It was not the heir, but the half-sibling of one of my heirs. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, I'm good with this being... Oh wait, that's not... So that'd be like right over here. Okay. I want one of those huge glasses of wine like Leah posted when we played Fiasco. I feel like that would be very fitting for what we're doing right now. Okay. This needs to be more this way. This needs to be more this way. And that does fit, but it still needs to be slightly forward. It would indeed. Okay, honestly, I like the idea of just a bunch of bottles of wine for Edith. There's some occult wines, so those might be the ones you're unsure of. I can't tell because it's small screen, but it could be. I'm assuming this is some kind of werewolf wine. It's this one that I'm not sure of, because that looks like a beet. But we don't have beets in Sims. Oh, it looks like a plasma fruit. It does look like a... Okay, yeah, that's probably what it is. It's probably a plasma fruit. Okay, and then we'll grab... Actually, let me get a flower or something. I'd like to give Edith, like, a rose. Or some kind of, like, purple flower. I think this one has... Yeah, black and purple. Perfect. Yeah, like, honestly, I'm happy with this. That is so much wine. She didn't even make all of it. She didn't make any of it, actually. I feel bad. I meant to save some. But I like that. I think that looks... I think that looks nice for hers. The only other thing I could think of maybe adding is, like, a small statue to represent her love of art. Edith knew what was important in life. Okay. I'm gonna move this forward. Gonna size this down and put it over here. Okay, almost. We need to bring it like over to this. Yeah. Okay, I love that. I actually really love that. I think that this is. I think this is great for Edith. We can. I would still like to use these messages in a bottle. So we can put them over here. Over here with Milos. We still need something to hang here, so if you guys can think of anything, then let me know. Alright, but in terms of Milos... what else can we put? I like the idea of keeping it black and, like, continuing with, like, black, purple, and blue. Could use them with Milos, because they're Tartosa specific collection. Yeah, I like using them with Milos. We can definitely do that. Oh, you know what we should do? The Thebes are heavily implied to be related to Princess Cordelia, so we should do something Princess Cordelia. Like maybe this royal bust. Can make it smaller though. Yeah, look at that. I love the way that looks. I'm going to get rid of the red one because it doesn't really go with the color scheme. Okay, and then I want something with food. Like, this is already kind of food related, but I would like something else with food if possible. Maybe there's a statue. Oh, what about this? What kind of fruits can we get here? So we got oranges, lemons, apples, potatoes, oranges, apples, oranges, potatoes, onions, lemons. None of these are very specifically Tartosa. I'll keep it out. I'll keep it out just in case I can't think of something else. Actually, I want to check something with the previous one. Yeah, over here. Okay, over here, I would like to give Winona this Unity jug because Winona was meant to be native. And now that we have some items, then I'd like to use them on this altar. This was Cairo and Winona. They were Generation 7. Yeah, cool. Wait, no. You know what I should actually put there? Sorry, give me a second. I should put the smudging set. Because Winona would do smudging. That's why Sage was named Sage, is because you smudge with Sage. That was all of that was based off of like something that my actual native friend who does do that practice taught me. Yeah, it was kind of annoying because I did base Sage's story on a Claire Siobhan story that also used island living. And would you guess what her Sim's name was in that story? That Sim was also named Sage. But So I was like, I can't also name my sim that's going to be doing a story kind of based on that story Sage. But it was the perfect name because Cairo would have wanted a plant name, and because Winona, this is a practice that Winona in my head would do. So it was the perfect name. And it had like lots of meaning behind it. Which is obviously why I did end up going with it. Yeah, you can imagine where I was like, wow, that's a very unfortunate coincidence. Okay, anyway, back to Milos. Because we've been going for almost an hour, and I haven't even really played with Rin and Adriel at all. So, again, we're looking for something kind of food-related. But yeah, in general, I feel weird using that item because it just feels kind of like a aesthetic callback to a very important real-world practice. And so it just feels weird to use it. I don't particularly like it. But I will use it in this case because that character, from the beginning when I created her and played with her, I always imagined that she would do that practice. It's not your fault Edith decided to be dramatic and die. She always was dramatic, wasn't she? Okay, let's go to clutter. Oh, clutter. Can't wait till we have someone who plays marbles, because that's going to be a great altar item. Can we do pizza? How big is... It's very big. Can we make it smaller? Yeah, but you need to put... Yeah, exactly. We'll have someone who collects marbles. Oh, what if we had that? I wish it was taller. I think I need something with more height to it. But I like the idea of the pizza set, because we got the pizza late in that generation, and he did like to make it when we got the thing. Not the sauce, just open on the altar. And the cheese, the cut cheese on there. Alright, what have we got in here? I think this is lemon, limes, and oranges. Yeah. It's not really tall either. So I'd say we need a sim who bowls to use this one. But we have that. I should put a little bit. I think I might have over deleted on this one. Bruce comes by to change it every couple days to make sure it doesn't get too gross. I'm not sure Bruce would be willing to come that frequently. I need to redo. This is Orlando and Hayden's altar. I need to redo that one. I like how simple all of the ones up here are, though. I think they're nice. They get a bit more cluttered down here on this level. And then I think they go back to being... No, they're still pretty cluttered, actually. Like, he has anything better to do? Okay, you're right. He's like, why Why did I swear allegiance to the Braggs until their line ends? Luck's meant to be child-free, so he thought he was gonna get off easy, but... Oopsie, baby! Hi, Hayden! Him and Fruitcake take field trips? He has one friend! Oh my god! I think I told you, the last generation, they're gonna marry Bruce, right? Yeah, last generation is going to be a vampire romance author who marries Bruce. Mounted Luna fish. That's a cool fish. It's going to be a while though. I've got probably at least a year's worth of generations already planned out. I like this item. They're just like balloons, weighted balloons with lights on them. I think it's fun. Is that after Purge Gen? If we get to Purge Gen... I wonder if I could... No. Look at all these pretty tassels. These will be a nice decorating item. What was Purge Gen? 32? Is it 32 or 34? It'll be the last generation, so if it's before Purge Gen, tassels hanging on the front of the altar, these tassels, they would look really nice hanging on the front of the altar. I don't think that's good for these guys though. God, I just need something like tall and food. 32? Okay. Well, if it happens before Gen 32, then we're not getting Purge Gen. I'm sorry. I really like Alexandrite. I think it's a really pretty color. Yeah, not for these two. But they would be really pretty for another generation, you're right. God, the fact that I have show live edit objects and show hidden objects on is not helping this go any faster. Because we still gotta write their poems. And go in and call their ghosts. And all of that stuff. Hey, look. Frogs. Okay, we'll just do another plant. It's fine. Whatever. What's a plant that Milos would like? He didn't like animals. They didn't have any pets, so not that one. There's some in here that have like grapes incorporated into them, but they're huge. Or like oranges. That one's got outdoor lighting. It's really dark. This is the one. This one has. Okay. Oh God. It's floating. Okay, how's that? It's got the grapes. Yeah, little grapes. You might not be able to interact with the urn, though. That looks nice. You can definitely tell this is the wine generation. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Oh wait, we still need something. We still need something for the front. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty too. And it adds a bit of asymmetry, which I think looks nice. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Could give them a bunch of balloons. I would consider it, but there's not. I mean, we could give them... Oh. Oh. Wait, that... Why does that actually look cool? Balloons that double as grapes? Should we do balloons that double as grapes or black? That would be the grape balloons. Which, if we're doing grapes, I could... Grape or goth? Are we going grape or goth? Does anything ever describe Edith as well as that? Okay, never mind. It would have to be one. So this is grape. This is goth. What are we thinking? Grape. Goth. Grape. Goth. I am partial to both. Leah, that doesn't help us at all. Alright, one for grape. One's in the chat for grape. It never claimed I was helpful. One's in the chat for grape. Two's in the chat for goth. Goth matches the candles, but grape matches everything else. She's a mod. Her job is to be unhelpful. Good to know that I can't count on you either then, Persabeth. I wouldn't say grape matches everything else. Oh, there's a lot of black here. Oops. Like we've got grape, 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 and then we've got goth, 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 also goth, goth, goth. Now you're getting... Oh, I meant the vibe? I like the vibe of both. Alright, if you guys are gonna be unhelpful, Grace, do you have any input? If you're still here, then. But if no one is gonna make a decision, then I can. I personally like goth. I think I like goth too, because I feel like the yellow, like the bronze of the urns. Hubba-da-huh. Grace, with this here, this is grape, this is goth. Which do you prefer? Grape or goth? Alternatively, we could just go like rainbow. And like in D&D, B is the only one to make a decision. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna do it, because I want them all to match, but... You like the grape to tie in the purple candle. Okay. Here is my opinion. I really like both of them. I agree. I think that it's nice to have the purple here to pull the purples from the various places. But I think that the bronze, like the light values of the urns, are kind of messing with the vibes. So in that way, I feel like it's better to have black because that pulls the values back down. I can't make decisions to save my life most of the time. But yeah, so if I am counting my choice, I think it's gonna be Goth. It's been over an hour. And I started streaming almost immediately. Okay, we're gonna go with this. I think this is cool. Alright, this is Edith. Here lies Edith. I have to say, one of my favorite quotes that I thought of in regards to these two was when they were in Tartosa, they still kind of didn't like each other. They were still in the enemies phase. That was actually one of the quicker altars. I think the rest of the altar was pretty quick, but that took that decision took a minute. But they were still like didn't really like each other. And one of the things that Milos said to Edith was, "Good to know you're still cosplaying classy." And I came up with that, so maybe I'm just being egotistical, but I thought that was really funny. So I like the idea of cosplaying classy being somewhere in the epitaph. So like she can cosplay class. No, it is funny? Okay, thank you, B. Yeah, I need your guys' reassurance that I'm funny. Okay, what rhymes with class? Because we could go like always cosplaying claws. Always cosplaying claws. Alright, let me go to thesaurus.com. Oh, wait, no, rhyming.com. Words that rhyme. Suli, yes. What is it? Wine glass. It's right there. Oh my god, Persebeth. Always cosplaying class. Okay. Oh. One for a good time and a better wine glass. Wow, that one was easy. Here lies Edith, always cosplaying class. One for a good time and a better wine glass. I think that's right. I think that sounds good. I like that. God, she was so much fun. I loved these two. I truly don't know why they have so few screenshots. Edith was always... She was a simple lady. These two were always rather simple. And I think that was nice. But these two were so much fun. I say that with so much love. Alright, here lies Milos. Okay, well, I feel like if we're poking fun at Edith, we have to poke fun at Milos, too. The full interaction for that cosplaying classy comment was Edith, while at the winery, says to Milos, "Good to see you're still working with your mom," to which he replies, "Good to see you're still cosplaying classy." But I don't think that's very fitting for an epitaph. Because that was an actual sore spot of his. Like B said, I think that Edith would find that quote pretty funny in her old age. But I don't think that that was always a sore spot for Milos. I don't think that he would actually, like like that being referenced. So I'm trying to think, like, what was some of the cringy stuff that Milos did? Milos was just always trying to be cool. Like, what other insults has Edith thrown at him affectionate? There was that time she hit him in the face with the football. That was really funny. That one's the thumbnail for that VOD on YouTube. I think I had to specifically make that image smaller. What was something cringy he did? It was almost everything. Yeah, but we need to be able to verbalize the cringe. Huge, yeah, I think... okay, if we're talking about, like, the core, like, the root of both of their cringe, Edith always wanted to be taken seriously, while Milos always wanted to be cool. He was trying too hard. Yeah, he was trying too hard. Okay, well, what's something that could rhyme with so we could go like, here lies Milos always trying slightly too hard. Alright, now we need stuff that rhymes with hard. Regard, card, guard, yard, disregard, bard, discard, bard, scarred, marred, starred, Picard. You can make a... Milos once took a football to the face. Now he lies here. Now here he lies in this here face. Let's not... I love it, but maybe not for his epitaph. He liked to party. Party and hard. Almost works. Bank card. Shard. Starred. On guard. Graveyard. Vanguard. Avant-garde. Boulevard. That's a good one. You know Edith would have done it. Yeah, but she died first, so... I think he gets to pick. Identity card. Yeoman of the Guard. Praetorian Guard. Hitman's wife's bodyguard. Amazon lumberyard. Okay, I'm gonna do party. Because he was a party animal. That was a big thing for him. Arty, Hardy, Smarty. That's basically it. Hitman's wife's bodyguard. Very fitting. What specific rhymes? Wow, not much stuff rhymes with party, unfortunately. Milos is hard. Now I'm the one trying too hard. Here, we'll stick with... Okay, maybe we don't have to end it with party. We can end it with something, with another word. You could probably slant rhyme with Lee. His cringe is hard to verbalize. Edith's was very obvious. His was not. Oh, here lies Milos, the life of the party he hoped. That kind of that shows that like he was kind of life of the party, but also like that was something he was actively trying to be. So what if we did hoped? Coped? Eloped! What if we did eloped? Because they eloped! Oh, I feel like we could do some fun wordplay with eloped. Lamau cope. Okay. Here lies Milos, the life of the party he hoped. But when it came to the wedding, they simply eloped. I kind of like that. We could also use it as a way to say, because the elopement was kind of a defiant move. Like, his family absolutely wanted him to have a huge wedding because they were in the wedding business. But he didn't want a big wedding. He just wanted to elope. But I like Leah's. In fact, I think Leah's could work for that as well. Like, implying, like, with simply. Like, they kept it simple. God, I hope memorial photos don't take too long. Okay, I'm gonna go with Leah's. But when it came to the wedding, they simply eloped. Okay. Here lies Edith, always cosplaying class. One for a good time and a better wine glass. And then Milos. Here lies Milos, the life of the party he hoped. But when it came to the wedding, they simply eloped. Oh, wait, that's actually really cute. That has a nice meter to it. Okay. Well, there we go. I need you to call forth these ghosts. Yeah, I already know basically what I want from the memorial photos, so I'm not super concerned. Hi, Milos. Testing. Cheats on. Ah. Testing. Cheats on. Cast, stop, roll, edit, mode. I think we could have let her have been with it fine. I mean, I think we could have left her with Thebe and then changed it as a ghost, and I think it would have been fine. But I'm glad that we didn't do that, so at least so that we could, at least so that we could, like, let her have her nice things. Her ice cream and stuff. Anyway, I do want that. I want to take this off. I don't... He had this... Wait, no. What? Which beard did he had? This beard. And then he had... this... Yeah, he had this hair. And I don't think he wore glasses. No, he didn't wear glasses as a young adult. He's very handsome, and he looks exactly like Xerxes. We still have most of these features in the gene pool right now. Alright. Honestly, I kind of like this outfit. Like, I'm kind of okay with this being his outfit. They're just identical. Get that back on him. This has been pleasantly easy. Edith is gonna take a little bit of work, because I remember changing, like, all of her outfits. Alright. Well, there he is. You know what? I'll give him... He had, like, a suit jacket. Like this. Yeah, I don't really like that. I don't really like that in black and white. I'll give him that, though. That's nice. Okay. And there's Edith. Oh, poor thing's sad. Why are you sad? Because you're dead? I guess that's fair. It was like, I wasn't ready.
Oh boy, what are you doing now?
Did you see how her boobs just like sprang up? Okay. I'm okay with keeping the makeup. Even though she had much more natural makeup. You can actually see it, which is nice. And I like the dark. Alright, she had that gorgeous wedding stories hair. She's dead, her husband is dead. What isn't there to be sad about? Well, if her husband is dead, then they get to hang out. She gets to be in the cool Bragg afterlife. Here we go. Oh, she's so pretty. Alright, I don't like to give them CC clothes when they're ghosts. So let's see if I can find something kind of close to what she would wear. She would wear something like that. Oh, that's nice. That's fine. This is fine. Again, I'm not trying to spend too much time on this. It clips through. That's bothering me about that one. Yeah, that's fine. This one's also fine. And that one's fine. Miss her already. She was so much fun. Alright, there it is. The end of Edith and Milos, generation 18. Yes, 18. A shame they couldn't last long enough to meet great-grandchildren, but that's just how it be sometimes. I think the only great-grandparents that actually, like, made it that long was, I think Dakota and Shivan got to meet Hayden, who was their great-granddaughter, because Lux had a baby, like, as soon as they turned 18. I wasn't trying to have the baby that early. One risky woohoo, and bam. I wanted to let Lux live a little, but the game had other plans. Okay. Let's actually go. Let's actually go do what we are here for, which is Ren and Adriel. The game said if this doesn't happen now, it probably never will. And you know what? The game was probably right. Alright, Ren. We should just go ahead. Oh, you have work in 5 hours? I mean, it's going to be mostly paused, so we can work with that. For everybody who wasn't here at the beginning, I furnished their house a little bit more. Cosmo gets a big cat area because he deserves it. They just kind of like picked up a bunch of things. I think in their new house it's fully furnished with like nice stuff, but for this rental, when they're still trying to like get their foot in the door and certain things, then I think it makes more sense to do this. So it'll take like 5 minutes tops, in game at least. In real life, that remains to be seen. But yeah, and then they've also got out here, they've got a weather machine, they've got this, and then they've got a table and chairs. Whoa, my knife! It's back! Wait! And it's excellent quality now. It was poor quality before. Who stole my knife, repaired it, and then put it back? This knife was not here at the start of stream. I was like, where did my knife go? Is this one still poor? Yeah, so this one's still poor. Hey, can you, whoever repaired my knife, can you come repair my skull too? This place is haunted. I'll accept it. I mean, if the ghosts are nice ghosts who fix my knives, my Silveradian knives, then they are more than welcome to haunt me. How you doing, Cosmo? He's doing fine. Alright. Since we are here, I'm going to have Adriel grab these things. We'll put them back. But I might want to use them in the memorial photo. Because you can't cheat these skulls and knives and stuff. You have to get them out. In fact, I want to pull these things out of here too. We might have to wait a bit. Maybe today is not the best day. Maybe we'll wait an in-game day to do this. Oh yeah, okay. So we won't do memorial photos today. We'll wait an in-game day, and then tomorrow when Ren doesn't have work, we'll do it. He's a lot better now that the demon is gone. Yeah, I was thinking it, but I thought you guys wouldn't like me saying that about Pumpkin. But good to see it's okay. Oh, he's playing with his little fish. Alright. What are you doing?
Huh.
Oh, lost in the family because they lost both their grandparents. No, Pumpkin was a freak. There was something wrong with Pumpkin. Okay, bills and rent.
Oh.
Oh, let's breed another frog.
Aha.
Cool.
Sheriff Proud.
We need to send 5 items to the Geological Council. Okay. Give notice in writing. Oh. No, we don't want to do that. Alright, well, I guess we gotta send all these off. Send to Geo Council. And we're just gonna go ahead and do it with all of them. Except the turquoise. Boom. And then hopefully we'll get 5 elements from that. Cosmo is our sweet, scared boy. How you doing? Ooh, it's a skull! I like the skulls. I like this skull. Oh, it's in her inventory. It's in her inventory, forgot. But yeah, another example of the jewelry stuff pack working really well with archaeology. It gave a ton of really nice displays that work really well for archaeology. Like, those knives fit perfectly in this display case.
Oh.
Here, I want to see. Do I look like a goblin? No, I don't look like a... Okay, I can turn face cam on. I don't look like a goblin anymore. Okay, Ren really just wants to troll the forums. Alright, Ren. It's your time to shine. Maybe cook outside, not in our house. But why don't you try and make some food? No, that's not. This one always looks like Cosmo, but it's not. I am not taking in another stray. No, sir. We saw what happened last time. Alright, how's this gonna go? This is getting Ren to cook or do general housekeeping is, I mean, that doesn't look promising. I'm gonna be honest. This is always a risky maneuver. But Adriel's working. So Ren offered to make dinner. I think that they just dropped a whole onion in there, not chopped up at all. The artifact is genuine. Ooh, look at this skull! Quartz skull! Well, we're putting that in our inventory. I'm excited to go back to... I love Seldorada so much. I'm so excited to go back. I want to see what kind of temple we get this time. Because we got the, like, party temple last time. I want to get the gardening temple. Oh, I also got them a nice little wind chime. That's what you're hearing. Alright, how is that? How'd it go? Normal! Ren managed to make some food. Alright, call a meal. Ren's got work in an hour. Adriel is like, is it safe? Okay, I guess they don't want to eat together. Ren wanted to go talk to a cat, and Adriel's like, no thanks. I really like the gardening one. It's got plants like literally everywhere. It's very fun. I think there's 4 types. If I were... Oh, I thought the seagull wasn't moving. If I recall correctly, it is like... There's like 3 or 4 types of temples. Alright, let's uncover another artifact. What level are you? You're almost level 7. I believe it's level 8 that people will start sending artifacts to Adriel. Bye, Ren. Work hard. Pwn some noobs. But yeah, my hope is, I imagine they're going to go to Silverado 4 or 5 times over the course of this generation. Oh, you're right. We gotta do that. Okay, we'll go 300. But yeah, and so my hope... What are you doing? Oh, first snow? It was just super hot. Also, why does our house have decorations? I didn't put those up. Yeah, it was like hot earlier. They were in their hot weather wear. Now suddenly it's cold enough for snow. Is this accurate to New England weather, Leah? Why do I have to make another one? I just made a payment. Well, then 162. It went from 80 to 50 in a day earlier this week. You can now refine crystals on the archaeology table. Well, maybe you should be a jeweler too. So long as it is chaotic and sad, yes. Oh, poor Ren. I don't remember Ren being, like, super close with their grandparents, but it's still always sad. Is genuine. Is this another quartz? Well, we'll donate this one to the museum then. But we will put it in one of these little things. That seems to be pretty accurate to New England. LOL. The weather there seems very similar to where I live, but, like, worse. I feel like a lot of places have very erratic weather. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like, man, you know, Midwest / Texas / Georgia / New England / Northeast / Northwest, whatever weather. So it changes on a dime. Texas, I've heard, changes a lot. Can I survey for a dig pile here? That'd be fun. I don't think there's any grass here. Yeah, there's not really any... Oh, up here? No. Alas. Alright. Well, Adriel, is there something you can do for Jungle Explorer? No, but we gotta do this. Well, let's go ahead and practice some archaeological. Oh, let's read these. Bronze harvest knife, the most basic Omiska tool. This was used to harvest the fruits of the jungle. It's got a very cool handle for a basic knife. Quartz Skull is Metzli, chief of the 3rd season, not the greatest of the Omiska chiefs. He demanded to be immortalized after claiming to be the inventor of the banana. Okay. Well, let's just keep working on your archaeology skill. So that we can get people.
Zombo.
We can get people to send us stuff and make money. Also, B, I'm glad... I was thinking at one point of asking if I could get rid of materialistic so I could add generous. But I'm glad that I'm glad that has stayed on Adriel, because I really like how you told me that this materialistic is more about like trinkets and like trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. But it's more about like archaeological finds and like different cultural trinkets and stuff like that. Like Adriel just likes Oriel. Clearly I'm thinking about Skyrim right now. I just made a reference. But like Adriel just kind of likes these little trinket things, and every time Adriel unearths something, then Z gets the I love things, the I like moodlet. So I think it has fit into the gameplay very well. Texas doesn't really seem like kind of place that would have chaotic weather, but then again, coastal areas usually do have some pretty wild stuff happening. Yeah, basically. All right. Do you like your perfectly preserved mustache? Well, no one's home. So why don't you take the opportunity to not make anyone's eardrums bleed? Except for mine, I guess. Let's zoom out a bit. Yeah. Cosmo was like, I don't want to stand here. Literally never once found fossils in dirt clumps. We found fossils in quite a few dirt clumps, and it was very irritating. Yeah. I mean, I thought you already did like... I thought you already did like violin. That's probably why I was telling you to play it. I do like this kind of added... This added layer of... Adriel's mom bought Zara a violin while Z was at college, and now Adriel just likes the violin. Like, Zara mom found it in a thrift store or something, and was like, hey, I know you like it when there's violins in pop songs. I got this for like $3. Do you want it? God, in-game, these guys are gonna have, like, 2 days in between going to Selva Dorada. Okay, Rin's about to get a promotion, though. That's nice. Oh, there you go. Now you're starting to get a bit better. Oh. APM King. Practice comes speed, and Rin's real-time strategy skills are living proof. With APM climbing past the 400 mark, Rin has been known to assemble an army, equip it, construct an impenetrable base, and annihilate at least one other race in the time it takes most people to tie their shoes. What game are you playing? Is Void Critters like Pal World? Oh, we got a computer. That's nice. Alright, Ren, how about you... Can we jog to clear mind? No. Why don't you go... Can't cry in the shower. Okay, well, we'll go... You can go cry it out up here, then. Self-inspired. Void Critter Survival. I like their house. It's not big enough for a baby, though. I'm not planning on having a baby for another, like, 3 streams, at least. But... Well, maybe 2 streams at this point. Go to bed. What are your days now? Oof. God, we really need some more days off. Because now they work on Friday and Saturday. Aw. Cute. I put Cosmo's pet bed like over here, but he really likes just sleeping at the end of the bed, so I should really put it here. What you doing, Cosmo? Oh, changed your mind? Did you just wake Adriel up? Cosmo, please do not do that. Oh, Adriel's thinking about snowboarding for some reason.
Oh, land snacks. Oh, no.
Alright. Please get as much sleep as you can. Also, do you no longer have today off? You no longer have today off! Ugh! Okay, well... I guess we'll do pictures still. We still have to do pictures. I'm almost hitting 2 hours and we haven't even done the pictures yet. And I actually probably can't stream for the full 3 hours because we're going out of town this weekend. And I need to make sure that I have stuff packed. So we'll just go and we'll have them go right. Like, we'll let them eat breakfast and drink coffee and then go. I'm glad Cosmo enjoys his very large cat tree. Yeah, Cosmo just likes sleeping by them. Oh, nice. Yeah, Kyra actually lives by here, so Kyra is Tulia's neighbor at this point, so makes sense that they would want to hang out.
Shell.
Oh, and that's... I forgot that eating Salvadoranian food ups the Salvadoranian culture skill. It's kind of a weird skill to level up. You can get coffee in a minute, dude. Chill out.
On Rumleray.
Get yourself a mocha. Wood Critter Go made a whole $57. Wow.
Ina. Usan and Zarspa. Freeba. From.
Ren, please drink your coffee. We got places to be.
Kilan.
Hey, Xerxes. Come on in. You can't stay for long, but... Oh, hi, Tulia. Yeah, I guess Tulia is also our landlord now, because they're all part of the same household. I mean, Tulia is dating our landlord. So, people really aren't falling for those in-app purchases. Hi, Tulia. You can come in. I'm not going to be here for long, though.
Floy Mashardo.
What you doing?
Shabini Jabit,
What you doing? They sound exactly alike too. Hey, everyone, can you get out? Ren's like, guys, I have to pee. I'm playing Void Go.
Baby Bully Galan. Blue, P, Moochie Peachy.
So I guess Nino and Tulia, because they're in the same household. Nina and Tulia are our landlords now. That's a interesting evolution.
Yevany Demise. From.
Zook, Rubin.
Lamina Galpa Watin.
Flazzle Pelka.
Nulit.
Bayumi.
Alright, how are you doing? Your fun needs some work.
Domiva Ka. Fanachi Sarspa.
What? Why are you so mad, Dad?
Bayumi. Hey, Yoon. Big.
Oh, I guess his parents did just die.
Snipara. Freud Bahana. Avoid Sibara.
So yeah, Xerxes deals with grief with anger.
Iroquois Refsig. Yum
Shinoyan Boya. Yib Saquinario. Omafoof. Reba. From. Almof.
Ekna.
Alright, you guys can keep hanging out, but we got somewhere we need to be. He doesn't deal with grief. Okay, we're going with a very simple... We're going with a very simple look here. I think I actually already have a room that would work for Adriel. I might just need to switch a couple things out. But... let's see. We have, Jolie here. And as you can see, because she was meant to be like a thief in a museum. But as you can see, she's also got quite a few Salvadoradian stuff in the back. And I still have that room. It's right here. So... what I might do is I'll just switch out some of the stuff. So, like, we don't need this. We don't need this. I want to get rid of the red carpet. It's not really the vibe. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of these things. And then let me grab the stuff that we brought from home. Like the harvest knife. And this goal. What else do we have? We have the counterfeit knife. Where's the Amazonite skull? Did someone steal my Amazonite skull? Is it going to be back at our house fully repaired? Oh no, it was just in Red's inventory. Okay, there's the Amazonite skull. And that's it. So, let's go in here and we can make some adjustments. Wow, there's not really much stuff up here. I might also pull this back. Okay, give me a second. I gotta go into debug. P. Show hidden objects. That's Strangerville. Not the wrong one. Jungle Adventure. So we can add some of these, like, cute dolls up here. But yeah, so as you can see here, it doesn't actually, it only gives you the treasure when in debug. It doesn't give you, like, other stuff. I think I want to move the knife up there, since it'll give it a bit of height. And, in fact, I'll put the counterfeit knife up there, too. And then I also would like... over here... I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. So what I want to do, I need to be able to do is pull this forward. But I don't think I'll be able to do that. How did I do it before? Because before there was, so I put something right there. I don't know how I did that. Me from 3 years ago? How 4 years ago? How'd you do that? Make a wall further back? I can't! This is the edge of the lot. Yeah. How did I do that? Okay, I guess I just need to do something that isn't connected to a wall, but it's still kind of flat. What about this? Ooh, that looks good. Okay, we'll do that. And then I also want to change the wall, because the vibe when it was Jolie was this is meant to be a very, like, classy exhibit, and this is still a classy exhibit, but I want it to be, but we're not robbing it. We're not trying to Mission Impossible it here. So, maybe some, like, stone? It's a weird shadow, but I don't think it'll be noticeable. Especially if I take these guys and put them here and here. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, that looks awesome. In fact, I kind of want to get another one of these. And put it up this way. Yeah! Okay, that looks really cool. I like that a lot. And then... that's not really helping. I think that's good. We'll never know what 2021 Suli did to get that other wall sculpture here, but some questions I guess are just better left unanswered, you know? Okay, I think that's helping. Yeah, okay, there we go. So there's Adriel's. And then for Ren, we're gonna make a video game room. I'm thinking we're actually gonna probably take these lights from their dad's room, and then we'll make a new one. And we'll have like similar lighting. In fact, I kind of want to make a full-on arcade. I think that could be, like, I could use the arcade carpet. I think that would be cute. Like, how cute is that? And is there like a fun wallpaper like this? It's kind of dark. Remember how much of a struggle Silas and Xerxes' rooms were? Mostly Silas. I don't remember it being Silas as being that much of a struggle. I like how it turned out though. Alright, which do you like better? This wallpaper? Or this wallpaper? Like purple, green and blue, or purple? I don't remember much of Silas and Xerxes. I'm gonna be honest. Of their memorial photos, at least. feel like that matches the carpet more. There's lighting in the wallpaper and the orientation, so basically everything. I do remember the orientation being... I do remember the lighting. You know, now that you mention it, I do remember I couldn't decide if I wanted, like cool or, like, normal lighting or if I wanted warm lighting. And I went with warm lighting. Yeah, no, I remember now. I remember that being a pain. This is kind of fun. See if I can fit an arcade machine in here. Ooh, that's very large, but I could turn it this way. It's clipping into the wall, but I don't think that... I'm probably going to have ran over here, so you shouldn't be able to see it. It ended up beautiful, but it took a while to get there. Yeah, that does bring up. I feel like that's how a lot of them are. Alright, well, let's get out the void critter stuff. I don't know what's happened, why they did this, but they're putting new packs at the top. Like, Home Chef Hustle and Crystal Creations are at the top of stuff packs. Why would you do that? And For Rent is at the top. Why would you do that? That's so confusing. Alright, so we could get the big Void Critter posters and then have them, like, peeking out. But that's so small. What was it about marketing? Oh, why would they do that? I would like a mod that fixes it because it's really annoying. I mean, I guess I could see if you haven't bought them, but I bought them. Why are you punishing me? Alright, let's get the gamer desk. Let's get all the gamer gear out. Not everyone bought them, so everyone has to suffer now. Am I supposed to peer pressure you into buying it so I stop suffering? Because don't tempt me. It's really annoying. Ooh, we can have the golds. This one? I wish there was a swatch that wasn't solid gold, but that's okay, I guess. Kind of like the pink one. Also, that one's kind of ugly, so maybe I should go with this one. No, because if it works, they'll keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing it anyway. When have they ever walked back a bad decision? I should have grabbed Vern's Pokemon cards, too. Does that look reasonable? This is very cool toned. I'm thinking maybe I should switch it up a little bit. Like, this is a bit more Ren's color palette. No, but it looks aesthetic? Okay, then we'll keep it. These are not meant to be functional rooms. Ooh, I kind of like that. I think I need to bring in an actual light. And then I can dim them in live mode. But I think right now I need an actual light. Okay, this feels a bit more Ren. That is a lot. That's like you're in a nightclub for bees. I think we'll stick with this one. I kind of like the contrast. Okay, what do you think of the orange walls? Maybe this is more of a happy medium. Nightclub for bees, you say? Yeah, Bee, do you wanna weigh in on that one? You know, from experience. Ooh, that's very bright as well. I want more green. Rin likes green and yellow. So I feel like I feel like this is the color swatch for Ren. But if we're talking about the room, I feel like this is the color swatch. Thoughts? I have never been to a club, so I can't actually say much. Neither have I. Grab Vulpes. Rin's signature Pokemon. I'm gonna put it more down here so it's a bit more visible. Okay, let's put some green Void Critters in here to maybe help. JK, there aren't very many green Void Critters. Color, I have once or twice, mostly they're just dark. People who are doing color palettes seriously sleep on green. It's very important for a complete color palette, in my opinion. If I want to drink, I'll do it at home where I don't have to worry about creepy men. And if I want to dance, I'll do that at home too. I also don't have to worry about creepy men there. Let's do the dragon. The dragon's cool. Oh, oops. I was pressing X. I feel like Rin would like the shadow type. That is what Vulpes is, after all. Okay, let's decorate this desk a bit. Just got a shiny Mr. Mime. What colors are that? Is that? I don't think I've seen a shiny Mr. Mime. Green, funnily enough. Is it like the neon green, like a ton of shinies are? That's kind of like poking into the computer, but it looks fine from a perspective standpoint. And I'm thinking I'm not gonna go too complicated on the poses here. I'm thinking Adriel, I'm just gonna assign a pose, and then maybe I'll do something different with Ren. But even if I do, it's gonna be something simple with their phone. It's not neon? Okay. Like, it's not Espeon neon, but it's not a soft green either. Oh, okay. I feel like it would be nice to have a couple more pastel shinies. I think we're lacking in that department. I need something like something with some good verticality. Here. Like this, perhaps. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Ooh, yeah, that's super bright green. I'm trying to bring more greens in. We're at 224. Yay. Woo. We've only gone through one in-game day in 2.5 hours. Really? Can that not go out there? Okay. Okay, so brighter than I thought. I caught it in a time distortion LOL, but I posted him in the Discord. I might check in a second. God, that looks like shit. The angle I need. Okay, I think I don't think I like it. I think these decals are very hard to use, I've discovered. You have to be very, for any kind of adult space where you want to use them, you have to be very deliberate with them. And I think they're just not really working here. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to pull out Void Critter cards. Woo! Put these here. This is a really good Star Wars item. Okay, I'm thinking the angle is going to be kind of like this. And then I'm going to have Rin in front of the chair. Actually, you know what I could do? I could just get rid of this chair, because the chair's kind of ugly as it is. But if I just put it, like, over this way. Boom! Okay, actually, never mind. I need to move a little bit. Boom, there. Because again, we don't need this to... In fact, it's better if this isn't functional. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need more green. I need more green. That is the conclusion that I'm coming to. Whenever I add green, I really like it. Trying to remember what all of the Void Critter things in this game are. Because there aren't a ton, Gamer Green. There aren't a ton, but there's enough. Like this cute little poof. Okay, this thing is horrible. Doesn't go anywhere. Why doesn't it go into these cabinets? These cabinets are definitely big enough for it. Okay. That looks great. That looks great. I love that. I might make it blue, though. Like bluish green. Yeah, so now we can have Ren, like, here. Actually, give me this thing. It's not floating. Love that for us. Alright, there are 2 Void Critter versions of these. These 2. Look, they're holding hands. Isn't that cute? They're dating. Let's get some more green. I think the more green we have in here, the better. And something here. Gamer green, you say? Yeah, that looks really good. I'm a big fan of that. Alright, so now in this one, I'm thinking some books. Go red. Once again, not floating. I love that for us. Alright, now let's get some Void Critter cards. Let's go Vulpes. Come on. Yeah, it's not worth it. There. Nice blue one. Just pick a spot. Thank you. This is some weird slots. I don't quite know what's going on with the slots in these, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, I want another trinket in here, and then I think we'll be good. Thank you for your patience. It's taken like 30 minutes to do this. I appreciate all of you. Ancient Sith Chalice. That sounds cool. Ooh, a jar of candy. That's nice right there. Is there a green one? No, dang it. Wait, no, there is! There's a green one. I'm just looking for like geeky trinkets. This thing's kind of cute. Too bad it's not slotting anywhere that I would like it to. God, the slots on this thing are so weird. Move that over there. That should be pretty close. Alright, let's see how that looks. that wasn't right at all. Oh, interesting. This was at the edge because it was on top. Okay. I'd still like this to be somewhere. I guess that's fine. All right, there we go. That's what we're going with. I've been at this for far too long. Now, oh, but we haven't actually started playing with lighting. Ooh, I actually really like just that. I think I might dim this one a bit too. In fact, can I just dim this one all the way? Yeah, okay. That looks really nice. Okay. Yeah, in terms of lighting, that's pretty nice. But I did just remember, if we're streaming, we should have certain gamer lights. I'm just gonna pull these back a little bit. I feel like they're very strong. Gonna dim that one. Oh, no. I want that. The way that the light's hitting the desk is making it kind of warm, and I'm not liking that a lot. Okay. Okay, we need gamer lights. Give me a second. Just like resigned sigh. We need gamer lights. Wow. These are not showing up green. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm glad I did it. Do they change color in game? They might. I'm gonna try. Alright, can I get a Vulpes here in here? The guest of honor, if you will. Yeah, that looks really good. Alright, let's try it. This light. Oh. Ooh, friends. That is some gamer lights right there. In fact, with those now, maybe I'll be able to turn the dimming. No. I love the shadows. These have really nice shadows. And I want to keep those. Oh, but this one I can dim. Oh, there we go. That actually helped a lot. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we did it. We did it, chat. We did it. Okay. Okay, we did it. We're good. Alright, first one. Let's get Adriel. I'm thinking we might have a slight view this way so we can see this thing. This is about the same place that Jolie stood. Fun fact. And I think we can take away and bring this closer instead. Yeah, that makes it not as glaring. Alright. Teleporter sim, Adriel. Adriel, I want you to wear... you have one outfit that I really like. MC dresser. I mean, I like all your outfits, but I especially like this outfit. Like, how cute is she? Z, sorry. Alright, let's pick a pose. Don't worry, this should just take another 30 minutes or so, maybe an hour. Alright, Blase. Ooh, this would be a good one for Adriel, but that was actually the one Jolie did in this exact same room. What's this one? This one looks cute. Oh, I like that one. Okay, that's an option. That is for sure an option. Monday also seems like a good one for Adriel. Wait. Z looks so sassy. Oh, wait. I really like this one. Okay, I really like that one. We'll see. Let me do another just quick skim. Ooh, the shy poses might be good too. Stop, Z is so cute. She's so cute, I love her. What's this one? Oh, Misty had that one. And Misty was wearing a very similar outfit to this when she did that post, now that I think about it. Alright, these are a bit more supermodel-y, but we could definitely give them a try. What's this one? Ooh! Ooh, I quite like that one. That one works. Let me just see if I have... this is most of my single sim pose packs. Okay, Vogue. Do you like that one, B? Does that one feel Zer? I like the shy ones. I've done the shy ones a couple times. That's the Misty one. This one's the Felicity pose, I believe. Honestly, all the ones you've tried so far fit pretty well. I really like this one. This one feels like if Z was published in Archaeology Weekly. So I think I like that one. Like, I do think a cute pose fits her really well. But I also think it's nice to let her be confident. I also like this one. You know what, maybe this one feels like kind of a happy medium. Like, this could also be an Archaeology Weekly. Oh, I must have deleted one of these by accident. I'll add it back in. Because I kind of want to do a spotlight on her. Like, this one also feels like it could be for a cover of Archaeology Weekly. But it's a bit more shy. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Archaeology Weekly, I'd probably read that. Okay, I would like to dim the lights in this room and put some spotlights on the artifacts instead. On Zur and the artifacts. Ooh. I like the shadows that creates. Wait. It's so... how come when I put it down, it turns, like, it just gets rid of the light? What's wrong with this light? It's not lighting anything! Okay, and then, Z actually looks kind of scary with all that, like, underlighting. So, let me just get some overhead over here. I mean, I love this game, but I also hate it. I think that's about where most of us are at. Alright, now I'm going to... Let's see. This light, I'm going to dim it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the pictures with this lighting, and then I'm gonna set the bright filter and see if that helps. I'm gonna turn it down a bit more. But, unfortunately, Z is still kind of scary. Alright, let's see how it goes. Let me get you in your pose. We're looking at shy poses, I believe. No, this wasn't it. Wait, was this it? No, because he doesn't look happy here. Is it Blase? It was Blase. It was this one. this one? Because, again, I recalled Adriel looking happy. But I think this is the one that I decided on. There it is. That's it? Okay. All right. Wait. Was it this one? Dang it, I need to write these down. It wasn't shy, but was it Monday? No, it's this one. Okay, it's this one. We're good. We're good. We can pick a different one. No, I think this one's fine. I just remembered Zer looking happier. Of course, look, Ren immediately is going down to the arcade. Alright, take the photo. Let's see how it goes. Should I try and get the skull in it? Hi, Devin's room. Let's give it a try. This one looks like she's giving the skeleton the side eye. I mean, I guess I'd be giving the skeleton the side eye too. I don't normally put them in the center of the frame. I normally put them more off to like one side, but like that? That looks good. Can you zoom in a little bit? Maybe Adriel was thinking about all the traps that Z had to go through to get these artifacts. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. Let's go bright. Oh, no. No. Is this one gonna start walking around too? Okay, I like the composition of this picture, but I do think I need to work on the lighting a bit more. Because I don't think no filter is working, but bright filter is way too bright. So I need to do something to... I need a different spotlight for Adriel, so that it actually, like, hits her face. Adriel's like, you people have no idea. No idea what I've done to get this shit for you. Okay, I'm looking for something that goes, like, directly underneath and doesn't have very much, like, ambient light. Like this, which should be great. Is it going to be? We shall see. Alright, that's a bit bright, so let's turn down... Let's turn the intensity down and see if that works. looks kind of nice. It's still... Let me turn all of these down a bit. Ooh, yeah, that gives kind of a nice effect. Yeah, that's a nice effect. Okay, let's try this. Israel's like, so everyone in your family does this? I really have to do this if we want to get married? And Ren's like, yup. Smile for the camera, or don't. You saw all the previous pictures. They did various things. I think that's good. It's giving nighttime exhibit, and I love it. That's kind of what I'm going for. I'm trying to go for like a more nighttime exhibit. Oh, that's the last one. Okay, that looks nice. I feel like Z would be fascinated by the tradition from a cultural perspective. That's true. Z is, at least to some extent, also a student of anthropology. Okay, I like this one. What happens when I put bright on this one? Ooh, yeah, again, way too much. That's okay, that's fine. Fuck it dark. Ooh. Dark looks kind of nice. In fact, what if... BRB, I'm gonna select all of these and sell them real quick. What if I upped the intensity on this light? And then, that way, when we apply the dark filter, then I feel like it'll, ooh, yeah, like, I mean, already just now, I kind of like the lighting. Oh, okay, let's try this one. We're running out of wall space. I mean, what I really need to do is just scooch them over to this wall. But, yeah, I don't know. I doubt any of the 3 viewers that are watching right now are not regulars. But here's all the previous gens. We are in Gen 20. Were your great so on grandparents in the Mafia? Should I be concerned? No, that ended with Abe. You're good. Yeah, Brent's like, yeah. And then my great so on grandmother was the most iconic actress of all time. So I think we're fine. Alright. Now. Ooh, what do you guys think of this one? Here, I'm gonna take the dark off of this. Alright, now that I'm looking at them side by side, this one's better. Like, I respect what I was trying to go for with this one. But seeing them side by side, the one where I tried to do it with just lighting and not filters is better. I really like it, though. I think it looks really nice. And I like this pose that Adriel has. It looks very fashionable, but also shy. Like, maybe Adriel accidentally was fashionable. I mean, Adriel's always fashionable, but, like, you know, in terms of, like, posing. Adriel was kind of accidentally fashionable. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. What do we think? What do we think, gang? Accidentally fashionable is a very Adriel thing. Oh, but Z doesn't take up as much of the frame as Z should. So I think I might do one more where I'll reset the lights. I think I might do one more where, because I mean, it's weird because it feels like they take up about, like, Silas and Adriel take out the same amount of the frame, but Adriel looks smaller than Silas and Milos and Misty. Like, Adriel feels smaller. Maybe I need to bring the camera closer. That's actually probably it. Okay, so let's do that. It's the pose. Does the pose make Zer smaller? But I love the pose. Do those poses, because I know some poses make Sims taller. Does that pack make them smaller? Yeah, that looks good. Even if it does, I think moving the camera closer should help fix that problem. No, it's Zero looks smaller because he's taking up less space, I think. Ah, well then let's try this. I actually think that maybe going this way might not be helping either, because I haven't really adjusted based on what angle I'm at. Okay, we're gonna try this. Where are we at? Oh, we passed 3 people. We passed 3, and we haven't even done Ren yet. Okay, the proportions look more correct on this one. I do think there is an element of, because Z is, like, bringing their arms in like this, that Z is taking up less of the frame, so that does kind of automatically makes her look smaller. But I'm talking about in terms of, like, height in the frame. I think that this is much closer than last time to what it was. So I think this works. How's the lighting on it look compared to the one that I like? It's actually a bit better. Alright, then that's the one we're gonna go with. Silas also has a guitar. Yes, Silas takes up a lot of real estate in his picture. But I think I was also trying to look at Milos, where Milos has a composition-wise, it's a lot more similar to Adriel's. And looking at it now, I still think Z looks kind of small, but it looks much closer than it did before. Yeah, I think this looks much better. All right. Your turn, Zerk. Not Zerk. That was your dad. Your turn, Ren. Okay, in terms of poses, I was thinking of maybe trying to get a picture with with Ren on their phone. I would like something where it looks like they're actively gaming. I think that would be nice. But if we can't get that, then it's not a big deal. Adriel is on the petite side, so it's fine. As if he couldn't get any cuter. Especially because I do imagine that Ren still, like the tall gene, the tall Bragg gene is still going fairly strong. So, Ren's I'm going to take that back a little bit. Alright, and then I really like Ren's main outfit. I think it looks really cute. So we're going to just use their main outfit. Okay, let's look at poses and see if there are some good ones for them. 10 random male poses. I just don't remember this one. I'm not going to use any of those, but I don't remember downloading that one. How do you look with this one? Oh, that's actually kind of cute. I mean, they're not really doing anything with their hands. I imagine in the pose normally, like, the idea is that they would be in pockets, but you can't necessarily, you can't really, like, make a pose with Sim's hands in their pockets. So they're just kind of hanging there. So I'm not sure that's very good for a full body pose. Like a full body picture. It'd be good from, like, waist up, but not for what we're doing. Ooh, that one looks pretty good. Did Xerxes use that one? Oh, I changed this, I think. Because I decided I didn't like this pose. I guess I didn't change it there. So, yeah, they look cute, though. They do look cute. So maybe I shouldn't do that. That one, just in case. And then that's the one that This one worked. This one looks like hands in pockets. That Devin has. God, Devin was so good. Best himbo. I think this might have been what Xerxes' second one was. I do like it on Ren. Devin was great. Loved Devin. How about this one? Oh, I actually really like that. See, that one looks like pockets. So if they want it to look like pockets, then you, like, curl the fingers in and have it near pocket height. And then just from a glance, it looks like their hands are in their pockets. I really like this one. This one's Ren needs a very chill pose. Because Rin is very chill. Unless it comes to coffee, as is being shown right here. But, okay, so I like this one. This one. I like this pose, but the eyes are kind of dead. It has a problem, but it's fine. They're fine. None of those. Give Rin the ash catcher and turn the baseball cap backwards. Pose, you coward. I don't know if I have that pose, Persebeth. What about this one? This one looks kind of similar, but... What does this one look like from the front? Oh, I like it from the front. I don't think it's very Ren, though. Sure it's out there? Persebeth, I have been going for 3 hours and 13 minutes. I'm not about to get out to close my game to find another pose. Not very Ren, but I like that pose. I like this pose too. Ooh, I didn't look at this one before. I want to look at it. Oh, look at you! I like that. I like that pose pack too. I mean, I can't give Rin high fashion. Rin isn't high fashion. But I mean, when we do get high fashion, maybe their daughter can be high fashion. Their daughter's going to be a lot of things. I'm excited to play with her. Do we have some nice emotions? Oh, what's this one? Oh. That one's very cute. You know what I use this pose for? In the stage screenshot where Silas was singing and Xerxes looked up at him and realized he was in love with him, this was the pose I used for Xerxes. Now I feel like I kind of have to use it. Oh, that one's sad. Sometimes it's hard to see what emotion is being portrayed in these like emotion pose packs because the pictures are small. Rin does. Lily just makes such good faces. Lily has like very large eyes and like a large mouth. So they're very expressive naturally. And I can't thank her enough for that, honestly. Oh. Well, hello. That was nice. Note to self, these emotion ones are good for just even just like a regular picture. That look would absolutely make Adriel feel some sort of way. I don't think there's a woohoo spot in any of these rooms. Unfortunately for Zur. Yeah, those are woohoo eyes right there. That'd be wild if there's a woohoo spot. Maybe if we have a couple that's particularly into woohooing. That can be part of their room. Wait, no, not that one. I'm thinking this one. What do you guys think? I'm thinking either this one or the one that'd make Adriel feel some sort of way. You're like, both? No help, as usual. First, Beth, help me. This one? Or... which one was the one that would make you feel some sort of way? I think it was in here? Okay, was it this one? Of course I'm no help. You were a help earlier. This one. Alright, Bursbeth, which one? And anyone else watching, I'm very open to ideas. God, I was like, maybe I shouldn't stream the whole time today. Because I got stuff to do. We're at 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thanks, Edith and Milos, for dying. When you have to go to work in 2 hours. You're honestly lucky you got a decision on me earlier. That's a rarity. Okay, this one. Or this one. So, on one hand, I'm kind of leaning towards this one because, again, this is the pose that was used to convey Xerxes' realizing he's in love with Silas. But on the other hand, I don't really like how this looks. So if no one has an opinion, then I think I'm gonna do the other one. I think I'm gonna do this one. That's a nice angle. Yeah, if the hand is gonna bother you, then I would always just have an issue with it. You would always have an issue with it. I mean, I think I get over it, but if we're debating between two poses, then I might as well pick the one that doesn't have the issue. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like the way the dark looks. They look real suave at the moment. Yeah, exactly. This is the Adriel feel some sort of way pose. Ooh, oh, I like the cool. I like the cool toned one. In fact, is this already dimmed completely? Yeah. I would like to dim a bit. Oh, that one's already really dimmed. Okay, they're all already really dimmed. The cool makes the like light blues and greens pop. So I'd like to dim a bit more so they can pop even more. Let's see. And now it feels very green in here. Oh, that's fine though. There we go. Okay, let's try this one. Sorry, they're too small. I need to zoom in a bit more. Yeah, they're too small. I wonder if the cool filter would have helped Adriel's picture too. I can apply it and see. Okay, let's try this one. You know, now that Perspeth mentioned it, I honestly feel like Adriel would be more into this tradition than Ren is. Okay, how does that look? It's very dark. What does no filter look like? Great green. I think it's actually a little too green in the cool toned. Can try this color instead. I mean, in general, their shirt is too green. Their shirt is green, plus the green lights are making all the blue green toned. Well, I kind of wanted the blue to be green toned. Like, I feel like there just needs to be... I wish I could just specifically brighten up Ren. No, like, nothing else. I like the way everything else looks. I would just like to brighten up Ren. Even just changing those lights made it a lot better. Still kind of green toned, but not green. Yeah, it's still green toned. Oh. Shit. Gotta bring him back in. Where did they go? There was my problem. Can't believe I had to swap to desktop because Twitch made my phone freeze. Anyway, what did I miss? Yeah, they're probably at the lot entrance. I've just been fiddling with the lighting in here more. I accidentally deleted the room and now Ren and Adriel are somewhere. Not sure where. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Lighting is hard, but it's very rewarding for me. When I get it right, it's very rewarding for me. Wait, oh, wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. Yeah, the issue was that I had that one. I was trying to get rid of the ambient light, and I didn't see that I had a light right there. Yes. Okay. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I feel like I very well might be able to do some real life lighting work after all the lighting work I've done in The Sims. Alright, and now let's apply cool. Ooh, yeah. Love that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I'm happy with that. Hiring Suli to light my photos. We all have our talents. Some are just more useless than others. Like me, my talent is taking photos specifically in The Sims 4. I think these two look good. In fact, I kind of want to... I do like it, but I feel like that's taking a lot of the warmth out of their skin tone. So I'd rather do none. It's also taking the warmth out of the gold, like the gold stuff. Xerxes and Rin have very similar colors for their portraits. Yeah, they also have very similar... It goes with their matching faces. Look. Face. 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 I think that's good though. I think I like that. Let's get the light. To signify a new generation has been added to the board, to the wall. Again, at some point I'll scooch them all over so we have a bit more room. There's a lot of diversity in the colors of the portraits overall, though. Very impressive. Yeah, I like for there to be... I try to... That's part of the reason why I spend so much time on lighting. Is because I do want them to like there to be a lot of different colors. I think this one, like this side with the first 10 gens. Actually, no. I was about to say this side has more color diversity, but no, this side definitely has more color diversity. More on this side were taken outside though, which leads a lot because if it's taken outside, I don't really do anything. And on this side, only Mateo's was taken outside. And then... Misty's wasn't taken outside, but it was mostly natural light. But yeah, so that's what we got. Here, we'll do the quick scroll through. Makoto's was, right? Oh yeah, Makoto's was. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, his was taken outside for sure. Oh, Ren's playing a video game. Okay, here's our annual scroll through. Look at them. Look at all these Braggs. There are so many of them. There are 40 at this point. Depending on the entrance in the Bragg Legacy, do you think Adriel would take time to read all the mausoleum epithets? Yeah, I could see Zer doing that. But yeah, there's 10. There's the first 10, and now here's the second 10 because we have gotten to the second 10. But you know all of these guys. You were actually introduced here, but you joined. I started streaming more in earnest here. And then from here onwards, I only streamed it, so you guys should know what's all going on. Oh, look, you guys died today. Yay. Adriel knows more about the Bragg legacy than like 95% of the Braggs. Yeah, I could see that. And then here we are. Rin and Adriel. I gotta go, though. I've been going for closer to 4 hours than 3 at this point. And yeah, I need to make sure that I have stuff for when we go to Atlanta this weekend. Where in Atlanta? I'll never tell. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching today. In the next stream, then I was about to head out anyway. Yeah, well, you can go ahead and head out. In the next stream, I wanted to go to Silva Dorada, but I don't think Rin is in a very good place to go to Silva Dorada right now. They've only got 2 days of vacation, and they're about to hit the 3-day, like, up to Saturday. So I feel like maybe we should try and get to Saturday before we go to Silva Dorada. So I might honestly do that by myself. Maybe not all of it by myself, but I might do like a day or like 2 or 3 days by myself, so that you don't, so that we're not all just, oh, I just realized something. I could have taken these. I totally forgot that, Aram, where is Aram? Here he is. Aram played Void Critters too. BRB going to Atlanta. But where in Atlanta am I going? You'll never know. Yeah, so I might play like 2 or 3 days ahead. And then we can kind of go, and then you guys can hop in on like the last day that they have to work, just so that we can do all of Silva Dorada, like have a nice productive trip to Silva Dorada in the next stream. And in the next stream, who knows? Maybe, Ren didn't send in that turquoise. Sorry. He didn't send in that turquoise, or they didn't send in that turquoise, and they've got a nice thing of silver there. It sounds like it'd be perfect to make a ring. And I mean, we have now officially established that Adriel is part of the family, so who knows? Maybe we should make it official. But I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I had a lot of fun, even if it did take forever. So, but yeah, thank you guys for coming, and I look forward to seeing you all. That's the wrong thing. That's the right thing. Okay, I had to click on the right thing. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. So, that's the wrong thing. Now you're just looking at my face. Why would you want to do that? Goodbye!